Well, hello everybody. This is our umpteenth attempt to be able to do a short talk just about prayer and what's important for us at the moment.
And we're doing it from our caravan.
We are indeed, yes. We decided that we should have a couple of days away, so here we are in our caravan. It's only parked at the top of the drive, so you don't have to report us anywhere, but it feels as though we're on holiday, just for a little while. So as far as prayer's concerned, I've been reading a book called The Gospel According to Lazarus, which made a reference to Proverbs 21 verse 3, which I can't quote verbatim, but it's about God preferring truth and justice over sacrifice. And that to me says an awful lot at the moment about how we should be focusing on the big issues, because the world is full of all sorts of individual catastrophes. There's much going wrong for people. And in some ways, although those are important, if we concentrate on those, then we lose sight of some of the big issues that this is an opportunity to address, and an opportunity for the church to go out and do things in the community and become very, very visible.
And a lot of the problems that people are having aren't connected with the coronavirus. There's people dying of other things. There's problems cropping up in people's lives which are really tearing them to pieces. And this is what can be missed in this time of isolation. My verse is "Be strong and courageous," and that's from Deuteronomy 31, I think it's verse 8. And it's been something that has been with me for years. And my prayer is started by spending a bit of time at the seaside on Lindisfarne, listening to the waves, looking at the sea, and often listening to an American who reads a very Anglican type prayer as his blessing for an evening. And I find that of great comfort and great preparation for the rest of the day, because obviously I get it on a morning because of the time difference.
So in many ways, what's going on at the moment acts as a magnifying glass for problems that are already there. And I take a great solace from the fact that one of the symbols that we seem to be surrounded by is the rainbow, which appears to have become a symbol for the NHS. But of course, it's actually a symbol of God's promise. And I would like a greater emphasis on that. And perhaps that's one of the things that I'm praying for, is that as all of this goes away, we can concentrate on God's promise and see what his role is in the world today, and walk away from some of the false gods that we've been concentrating on in the past about consumerism and individualism, and actually just appreciate each other, because it's the small things that are important. And that's where we find Jesus quite often. His ministry was amongst those people that surrounded him. And that's a great lesson for us as we go forward.